Hunt, a fresh start. I'll be hosting a hunt, and time has come for us to depart. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. My name is King Kongveal, and I am back here in Crusader Kings 3, ruling as the High King of Ireland. So last episode, we were able to conquer a little bit here in Cornwall. We conquered the county of Somerset, the earldom of Somerset, and we've helped out our buddies here, Asturias, here in the south, which we are still in the process of. We have a 24% war score. This war's been going on for 3 years, which is rough because my troops are struggling. Things are going all right. We had a lot of intrigue, a lot of things outside war that happened last time. So we'll see what happens this time. Without further ado, let's unpause and see how this war in Iberia goes, and then we'll probably continue spreading up north in England, or in the British Isles. Learn language. Success! After a lot of hard work, I finally learned the High German language. Endless hours of practicing, accentuation, sleepless nights, mimicking inflection, countless lessons mastering intonation. It was all worth it in the end. During my efforts, I looked to emulate Queen Uta's accent. I am sure that she will be impressed with my results. And of course, Bavarian peasants now respect me a great deal more. I could say I feel accomplished. I learned the High German language and in the scheme, or I could write a letter in High German to Uta. 57% chance she likes it, 43% chance she doesn't. Let's give it a shot. Yeah, she liked it. Yay. Gained 25 opinion with me, and we become closer becoming friends. My sister has let known that not only is her unborn child the product of an illicit union, but the father is none other than the mayor. Who saw that coming? What will even become of her child now that the whole world knows? She has thrown this whole house into turmoil. I have to tell everyone, geez. Letter on the back. Passing through the court, I notice an unrecognized face approaching me. My most implacable liege, I am Tilio, former courtier of your vassal, Duke Selenchen. He has asked me to present myself to you and partake in your court. He has also given me a letter of introduction that only you may read. Then he hands me an enclosed letter. After breaking the seal, the letter simply reads, Dear Kongveal, please assassinate the bearer of this letter. That's great. So I could come have some poisoned spice wine. 67% chance I succeed. Disregard the letter and the Duke doesn't like it. Or I could tell him. 75% chance he's tricked into thinking he's dead. Or 25% chance he mysteriously fails to escape. And he doesn't like me. Or this guy dies and the Duke doesn't like me. I think I'm going to say that last one and hope for the 75% chance. All right, it looks like it worked. Very nice. To the sensible High King Kongveal of Ireland, I have been corresponding with your Chancellor, and I must say I've come to see you in a new light. Perhaps you're even someone that one day I could be proud to call my friend. Your silver tongue is shining today. Aw. Who are you? The petty kingdom of Wessex. Alright, my daughter, whenever I talk about Kenrith with my wife, she always grows distant. At first I thought it was nothing, but now I'm starting to suspect that she is hiding something. I do not question the heritage of my daughter lightly, but doubt is gnawing in my mind. I need to make sure she's my daughter. Of course she is my daughter. Kongveal comes of age. I'm proud to see my son no longer a child, but as an adult. Despite having had more than a fair share of experience with lying as a child, Kongveal always found it difficult to apply that kind of creativity in any structured fashion. While he has shown himself fully capable of petty scheming, few would call it refined, but refinement is not always what you need. They grow up so fast, it becomes a flamboyant trickster, +4 intrigue, and monthly intrigue lifestyle experience, +20%. Nice! 96%. This war is almost over. All right, so let's see about marrying my son. All right, so there aren't really any perfect options, but I think this one here, Emma, is probably the best I can really get. She's got average martial, okay, average learning, but she's got good stewardship. She's 20 years old. She's got good health, which is nice. She's lowborn, unfortunately, and also means no alliance options, but she is quick, and that's a congenital trait, which is really nice. She's just, humble, and diligent. I think all those are great traits. So I think she's going to be the option to marry my son. To the sensible High King Kongveal of Ireland, I accept your marriage proposal. Your son and heir, Kongveal, and my acquaintance, Emma, will be joined in holy matrimony. May God grant them long life and many children. Excellent. All right, my marriage brought forward undeniable evidence that my niece, Efric, was fathered by none other than him. Oh, mother, I am not sure what to say or how to feel. At least, all of it is now out in the open. Well, I mean, yeah, I kind of knew that. Oh, well. Victory! War is over. I gain 91 prestige and a bunch of opinion. Are there any other people I can ransom? There are. There are quite a few that I can ransom. There's an arranged betrothal from the King of Alba. Let's see. The children would be born into my family. There's a chance of them being inborn. I'll get an alliance with the King of Alba. Yeah, sure. Let's do it. All right, so now what I'm waiting for are my troops to get up. It'll be a while, but then I want to go to war with Gwynedd and take some of the land here in Wales. And a new lifestyle learning perk. So sanctioned loopholes. Education at an end. My ward has come of age, and it's time he left my care. Always a clever child, it proved time and time again over the course of his studies that he had a natural affinity for careful planning and more than a little misdirection. He now knows a lot of the ways to get what he wants. Most importantly, he is highly aware of the political implications of those wants. I'm sure his parents will be pleased with my tutelage. Until we meet again, Gillibride. Another of my sons comes of age. So he gains skill tactician plus 6 martial plus 30% martial lifestyle experience, and reckless. Minimum battle roll -4, but maximum battle roll +6. Oh, wow. Okay, so one of my vassals was at war and just conquered a bunch of land. Very nice. Very nice. Let's try to learn some Dutch. There's something at court. Second-hand glamour. Finest raiments in the land, Emma. Mostly because they ain't from this land. Chortles Gillibride as I walk past his open chamber. His voice oozes charm, but even so, my other courtiers seem unsure of the pitch. Almost new, just as good as new, and fresh from the trendsetters in King Carl's court. These are what everyone in the Kingdom of France will be wearing next season. Let's spend the prestige and get the court grandeur. Court grandeur is 69. Nice. Greetings, my implacable liege. I've arrived to pay homage to you as glorious king as a show of my loyalty. I hope my pledge of submission alone is evidence enough of my honor. Serve me well, Earl Degree. Language learned, taught a lesson. My court tutor has been aiding me day and night in my efforts to learn Dutch. Her dedication to the art of teaching is inspirational. There's not a day where I'm not brought a Dutch letter to read, a learned Dutch man to converse with, or an extraordinary mnemonic rhyme. Truly, I would not have been this far along without her help. Yeah, she deserves a reward. But I can usurp the Jarldom of Lothian. Sure, let's usurp it. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that started a war. Okay, well, I wasn't planning on this war, but let's get my allies in the war. And this one in Alba will be really nice. Yeah, I can't call them in. Okay. The Christian play in Lumnek. It's been brought to my attention that Kongveal, a renowned Christian playwright, intends to hold a performance of his work entitled Lucifer's Inferno. The price of admission is steep, but it's likely a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to witness his play with my own eyes. Yeah, let's do it. Beelzebub's Inferno. As I watch the play unfold before me, it quickly becomes clear why he is so well known as a literary genius. The prose, the performance, all of it makes me feel as though I am witnessing the events of the scriptures unfold in front of me, as if I were there to behold God's work himself. Once the play has drawn to a close, I find myself alone with Koptak. I could say I could write better than this. I might gain a lifestyle perk and a learning challenge against him. Or I gain some experience, some piety, and lose a little bit of money. I mean, let's try the challenge. Christian play of my own. It has been quite some time since I originally vowed to outdo the inferior work of Kobtek. As the ink of my scribes grows dry, I admire my own work. The Passion of Christ is a work deserving to be called a masterpiece by my own humble reckoning. The only question remains, who should play the leading role? Myself or my brother's time to shine? Or this random dude? I think I want this guy in my court. So let's do it with him. I take my seat amongst the audience, watching Menci as he begins his performance of my masterpiece. As the crowd erupts into applause, I am assured that I outdid myself and showed Koptek how a real insularist writes a play. What a great night for insularists everywhere. I gain a lifestyle perk, 100 piety, and 75 prestige. Nice. Alright, that gets me the Scholar trait, which gives learning +5, hostile and personal scheme success +10%, and development growth +15. Very nice. Language learning success. To the high sensible King Kongveal of Ireland, it has come to my attention that a lawless fugitive Pole has been staying in your court. Hand them over to meet my justice. I'll compensate you for the trouble. Yeah, I want to try to keep my friendship with the King of France. Oh my god, dude. Stop. Stop calling me into wars. I mean, it's a defending war, so let's do it. A scheme at court. My spy master has come to me with grave news. While we do not know who yet, someone is plotting to kill my sister. Oh no. But that is the end of the war. So let's go ahead and finish this. All right, there we go. My son can get married now. So my son and niece are going to get married. There's a 4.6% chance of them being inbred. Let's hope that it doesn't lead to any issues. All right, they got married. Too many duchies held. Okay, so I need to give someone the Kingdom of Lothian. Let's give it to this guy. To grant title. He gets the High Chieftain of Lothian. Let's get these troops down south. Sacking of Oriel. With the fall of the settlement of Dundilligan, much of Greater Oriel has been left bare to rampaging Cheshirite looters. As there are few local fortresses of size left to oppose them, the raiders have carried off every precious item and scrap silver they can find. That sucks. Alright, let's just pay them for the loss. Alright, my daughter-in-law has given birth. Who are you? Are you my heir? Yes. They have a daughter. Okay. Now after my mom. My ally in Navarra is calling me into yet another war. Fallen rival. The conflict between Barcelona and Navarra interested me little until my council's summary of the Battle of Alto Aragon appeared. Somehow I know, even before I open it, that it contains good news. There among the dispatch it reads, we confirm Sheikh Mohammed was killed staunchly resisting the Navarran armed footmen. He was slain by Benito, champion of Captain Oveco, in a fierce encounter. I can't help but grin at the thought Muhammad died fighting my wars. This will buoy my spirits for days. Good riddance. Thank you, Benito. Leviathan. It behooves a high king to spend time at seas in the salty air, with the salty air in his face and fine vessel beneath his feet. Today sees my personal craft and small escorting squadron out for drills, practice, and pleasure. The short voyage has been an exhilarating change of pace from life at court when we spot it. A distant plume of water, followed by a small island of wine-dark flesh rolling out of the waves. The greatest beast of all the deeps. A whale. Get the harpoons and hope for the money. We gained the money. Nice. Oh, and I have a lifestyle perk. I think I'm going to start down the whole of body path. So let's start with anatomical studies. Court physician costs less to hire, and treatments have better outcomes. All right, I have an inspired person that I can sponsor. Liam has the adventure aspiration. He wants to go to Eastern Africa and start the inspiration. Oh, and I won a battle that I was in, apparently. So let's sponsor it. Inspiration funded. Time has come for me to depart upon my adventure, my High King. My champion Liam bows as well as he can, while weighed down by heavy baggage. Before I leave, please tell me, is there anything specific you want me to keep an eye peeled for during my journey? Let's go with something truly unique. The Foxes of, yes, that location. My vassal, known for interest in venery, brings rumor of beasts spotted in my realm. I'm hearing much talk from this guy. It is said that there are excellent prospects for hunting thereabouts, with many a worthy fox seen roaming the woods. All right, interesting. Well, in that case, let's see about holding a hunt. Yeah, let's hold a hunt. Host a hunt. The chase provides thrill and dangers in abundance, and serves to provide firm grounding in riding and archery. Hunts are overseen by a master of hunt. I need to employ a master of hunt. Master of the hunt. There's several that are good at it. Let's do Liam. He was the one that told me about it. Let's plan the hunt. Oh, I don't have a legendary sighting, so let's just do a regular hunt. All right, here's the fox sighting. So let's head over here for the hunt. Okay. So I want to plan this hunt so that I can hit some of these sites along the way. Let's hire some mercenary guards and hire an experienced sea captain. So we're heading from the capital over here to Offa Dyke and Wingmore and down to Gloucester to get the Forest of Dean mining settlement, Stonehenge, Hereford, Clifford, the hunt, and back. There's no real risk of danger. It'll take about 6 months. So let's apply that. Let's start the hunt. Hunt, a fresh start. I'll be hosting a hunt, and time has come for us to depart. I have no doubt that I'll soon be returning home, covered in glory. It is true there's nothing quite like a good old-fashioned hunt. Though a winged thief, I'm stirred from my relaxing trip across the great blue sea by a sudden shriek. I sprint to the stores below deck, and I'm horrified to find a pigeon beside the shredded remains of our supplies, its feathers stretched thin against its foul, bloated belly. In my rage, I could have killed the repugnant winged menace right there, but I am stopped by my sister. Hark, stay your hand, you cold-hearted Bampot. Don't you know it's bad luck to kill a bird at sea? Or superstitious? Let's just show it mercy. Travel, a lowly delicacy. On our way through Wingmore, we appear to have stumbled into a local food market. Everywhere, peasants and nobles of every culture and tongue clamor around exotic food stalls, the air thick with fragrances I have never imagined. My nose is drawn to a lowly stall stacked with a dish I could only dream of. I am pulled out of my haze by the halting grasp of my sister. Do not waste your palate at this shop, my lord. Bowls of stew are for peasants. We have much finer foods at home. I could say I'm the High King, and I want my bowl of stew, which I'll gain some stress. I'll spend some prestige, and 6% chance I gain or lose a little bit of stress, less than I gain, but I gain a good meal, a small health bonus, and stress gain is decreased, or a nauseating meal, or I become ill. Or I could say, I can't believe I almost ate that. Yeah, let's say I can't believe I almost ate this garbage. Danger, tempting fruit. Our road takes us through treacherous parts of Worcestershire. While I scan for any danger ahead, a rustling bush grabs my attention. Could it be a wild animal? I brace myself for impact. Ekthyn jumps out of the bush instead, holding a plant. You scared me. Anyway, let me see what you have here. Some kind of fruit? I exclaim. Yes, it looks and smells delicious. I wonder what it tastes like. Maybe I'll just take a little bite, he says. I could say, hold on, well, if it's poisonous, or let him eat it. Give it a shot, eat it. Ooh, unknown plant bliss. So he gets +2 prowess and lose stress loss plus 25%. Inspiration, voyage over land. I receive a missive from my adventurer with words embellished so I can see him in theater of my mind. We have been sailing up rivers around the winding hills. After a drought, the locals told us the river we traveled by dried up ahead of our vessel. Instead of giving up or turning back, we attempted the impossible. I commanded my crew to start building a track and pulley system, and we started dragging our boat across the land toward the next river. It sailed in a sea of grass and daisies. You cannot possibly imagine what I did next. Yeah, let's do the boat just about survived the journey. Travel. A duel demanded. An imposing man stands ahead of us in front of the road. I am Enbert of Gloucestershire. I have bested dozens of men in combat, and honestly, all of those fights were dull. So here I am on the road looking for someone better than me, someone I can learn from. If you can best me in combat, I will become a valuable and loyal servant. And also, on this day, I demand to meet one of you in fair fight. Well, let's give this a shot. 67%. I win the fight. Very nice. I'm known for my dedication to my faith, which means I gained a level of devotion. I am now a devoted servant, and I'm heading towards a paragon of virtue, which is the second to last level of devotion. All right, but we are at the hunt, making camp. As we await the arrival of the rest of the guests, my servants can get started on the preparations. The gamekeepers check the woodlands each day for signs of quarry, while establishing camp closer to the hunting grounds. The foxes are close, I can feel it. Got almost a 65% chance of success. The Earl assembles the party at the sunrise, as the sunrise over the camp in the woods. My men have been gathering sightings of foxes that roam the local area. Local gamekeepers have scoured the vicinity for recent tracks and fumes. While there is sadly no sign of a buck in the area, there are evidently plenty of foxes. Let's see if the rumors were true. Up to almost a 75% chance of success. So let's get out there. Prestige is trivial, but the peril is mild if we hunt a fox. Or if I want to fight something with a vim, can seek a wolf. The peril is increasing. The prestige increases, but the success chance decreases. Yeah, let's do a wolf. Let's go get a wolf. Oh, success chance drops a lot. Oh man, I was expecting maybe like 10%, but it was 30% decrease. Ouch. Hunt, a rude vassal. As we assemble in the group, I hear Duke Drust behind me, hissing from atop his hunting steed. Look at that miserable swine. He points at my court physician, who seems to be having a hard time bearing the insults. So you're acting like a child when you punish like one. This is no way for a duke to act. Yeah, let's do that. No way for a duke to act. A couple of people bonded over the hunt. My chancellor has crouched down on the ground, humming cheerfully, picking foxgloves. He appears to have lost all interest in the hunt. High King, what a bounty of nature. Look at these plants. Truly, the wealth of the earth knows no bounds. We do not appreciate these simple treasures enough. I think I'm going to go with yes, and this is perhaps the most useful herb. I'm not going to be successful on this hunt, most likely, but I'll get other things out of it, and I'll be fine. My liege, the adventurer Liam sends word, the servant exclaims, holding out a letter. For 10 days and 10 nights, me and my party have been hiding. The bandit lord Karam has set a blockade on the road we must travel. What do you advise? Caution, or shall we fight them, trusting God to keep us safe? Signed, Liam. The parchment reads, it seems he's in quite a predicament. Yeah, let's do that. No guts, no glory. Make him pay for wasting my time. I get a boiled skull. Karam's skull. Prestige plus 0.08 a month. That's nice. Natural dread gain, and court grandeur. Nice, nice. Concerning the wolf, my son signals across the woodland. A whole wolf pack crouches in a hollow not far off. The beasts bolt on our approach, howling the alarm as they retreat into the leafy bushes, fangs snarling. As we chase after the fleeing silver vermin, focusing on the largest of the group, now begins the real chase. After it we ride. The forest truly is the mantle of the poor, but the wolf flees in panic from foraging peasants. I feel my patience wearing thin. Surely there must be better things to do today than picking roots and mushrooms. Yeah, let's do that. The generous donations. After hours of riding, we finally corner the wily beast. Our chase has not been in vain. Whether tired or defiant, the wolf at last halts, turns towards us, and lets out an almighty howl. The huntsmen quickly surround the growling animal, which glowers at me, its bared fangs frothing and dripping with saliva. Let's bring it down myself and hope that I don't die. I slay the wolf and gain 100 prestige. I heft my spear and cautiously move toward the exhausted animal. I choose my moment carefully, plunging my blade deep into its heart. Take that. Hunts like these are a pure joy. I cannot wait for next year. There is nothing quite like the thrill of bringing down a mighty beast. Gillibrigde directs the breaking up, clumsily skinning the carcass before letting the game master take over. We place the eager dog's share of the spoil on the stretched hide before departing for camp and home. Alright, a slush pelt will be an excellent conversation piece. I've become the owner of a mighty wolf hide. And a lot of good things, or the King of France gets it. It's mine. It's mine. Alright, so I lost some stress, gained the trait Hunter. Prowess, stress loss increase, an opinion of Hunter characters. Gained some legitimacy. Gained a lot of prestige. And I got a mighty wolf hide. Very nice. So the last thing I'm going to do is I'm going to check out this inspired person. There are two projects I can no, that's the same one. Liam. There's another one. This guy wants to go to Southern Europe. Let's invite him to court first, and let's sponsor it. Alright, and then I want to hang this wall piece. But what do I take down? Let's take down this war banner and hang the mighty wolf hide. There we go. Got a nice big wolf hide. Alright. Well, I think with that, I'm going to call it an end to this episode. Thank you all for joining. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to come back in 2 weeks for the next episode. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, however much of it is left. And I will catch you all next time. Take care, everyone. Bye.